What is going on, everyone? My name is Peter and we're back again for another sweet daily video. Today I'd like to talk about philosophy. Now, I'm not going to be referring to Nietzsche or Aristotle. We're talking about training philosophy, okay? And this was a question someone posed to me not too long ago. They said, "Bro, what's your training philosophy?" And after much deep reflection and thought, I've decided that I want two things, and I'm sure I'll get a lot of head nods from you guys as well. I'm talking about I want to look good, but I also want to perform just as well. And when you do those two things, guys, you feel awesome and you have a great time. Who doesn't want that, right? So I know what some of you guys are thinking. You're thinking, I thought you could only be athletic or aesthetic. But the truth is, you can have your cake and eat it too. Now, I know athletes are a broad range of people, but, look at footballers like Cristiano Ronaldo or any NFL player, okay? They all look good, but they can perform just as well. So that would tell us that both of these two things go hand in hand if you train properly. Now, some of the training I'll be outlining later will allow you to get to that stage. Okay? And I'm not a bodybuilder and I'm not a powerlifter. I'm just a regular dude who goes to the gym, want to look jacked, not tanned, unfortunately, but I also want to perform just as well. Now, if you ask me, I want to look like I can deadlift 500 pounds, but I also want to deadlift 500 pounds. Call me crazy, but I want to be look, but I want to have the action to back it up, okay? And I think when you do those two things, you'll benefit much more from your training. So, let's take aesthetics first, okay? Now, even if you don't know who this is, aesthetics just means you want to look good, okay? It's a fancy term. Now, ever since we've been fish monkeys in the forest, we've been looking at ourselves in the water, and whoever invented mirrors has been doing us a benefit because we're always looking at each other, guys. Now, even if you're not super narcissistic or vain, everyone wants to look good. Why do we buy clothes? Why do we buy merchandise, accessories? Okay, we want to look good for ourselves and we want to look good for other people. Okay? Training to look good is just another form of that. Why not make your body look just as good? I say you should, okay? Doesn't sound unreasonable at all. And athletic guys, we want to be athletic. We want to perform just as well. And the training that I do to look and feel awesome is I focus on the big compound movements. Okay, these are the major movements that involve the various planes. So we want to push, we want to pull, we want to lift things up from the ground, we want to pull ourselves up, we want to lunge, okay? And we want to do all those things. And to do those, you got a bench press, you got a overhead press, just like an Atlas lifting the world on top, all that good stuff. You want to deadlift, squat, lunge, pull up, or chin up. And I know what some of you guys are thinking, you're saying, you don't have to do those exercises. And you would be right. They're not divine, they're man-made, okay? Someone thought of them. And yes, you can substitute them for machine exercises or dumbbell exercises. You can do that, okay? But what I would say to that is, for all you watching there, you want to get the most bang for your buck. And these major compound movements that hit a lot of muscle groups are going to do exactly that for you because, we're not athletes, our livelihood, we're not getting paid to go to the gym, okay? We're not, we got lives, we got jobs, we got uni, we got college, we got families. I don't, but some of you guys have families. So we don't have all the time in the world. So you want to be as efficient as possible with your training. These major movements will do exactly that for you. Now, as I said, they're not divine, so you don't have to deadlift. You could do a hex bar deadlift and, If you have trouble with, you may have a leg problem, you don't have to standing overhead press. You can seated. You can do the seated dumbbell press, and you're going to get basically the same results, I'd say. But for the vast majority of you, your best bet is to stick to the major compound movements. That's what I've built my body on, and I've seen hundreds of other guys do exactly that with great success. And as long as you're not injured and you're not pushing your body to do unreasonable things it's not built for, you'll be fine. So to get strong and to build muscle, you need to be applying the principle of progressive overload. Now, that is what it does. It's what it says in the tin. You're progressively increasing the tension or stress placed upon your body, and when you do that, you get stronger, and as a side effect of that, you're also gonna put on muscle. Now, who doesn't want that, right? Now, as I'm all about feeling good, looking good, and performing just as well, you can't do that when you're injured. So we see a lot of guys in the gym, I'm sure you do as well, who are lifting heavy, yes, but they're lifting with bad technique and they're not concentrating. Okay, when you do that, you put yourself at risk of injury. And if I want to feel good, I don't want to be injured. Common sense, right? So we're not just blindly increasing the weight and progressively overloading with no auto-regulation or thought to how we're actually feeling. Okay, so I'm not about pain. I'm not about suffering. Training should complement your life, not hinder it, as we talked about before. So to do that, guys, we got to avoid injury. We got to be sensible. We got to work within our limits. And if you do those things, you're going to be athletic and aesthetic with time. This stuff doesn't happen overnight. If it did happen overnight, everyone would do it. But it does happen given enough time. And if you want to look awesome and also do awesome things, it's possible with the right training and nutrition. And going back to aesthetics, okay? To look good, you got to have a reasonably low level body fat. So for guys, men, lads, however you want to say it, that's going to be in the 10 to 15% body fat range. That's when you look good and you also feel great as well. We're not talking about super shreds here, okay? We're talking about 10 to 15% body fat, and that's when you're going to have a nice looking physique, but you're not just going to be all show and no go. You're going to have the performance to back it up. Sound good, right? So, hope you guys just got some information from that. I just wanted to elaborate on my training philosophy. I want to look good, I want to feel good, I want to perform just as well. When you have all those things, you're on the money, and who doesn't want to be on the money, right? So don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. And I'll be back again tomorrow for another daily video. Leave your comments down below. Do you have any questions? I personally answer them all, so you're in high esteem. Thank you for watching. Peace.